The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
Now, why y'all let me get on camera last night higher than a Cooter Brown? You know, old people say higher than a Cooter Brown. Who the hell is Cooter Brown? We're going to go ahead and talk about that, but let's go ahead and start the show, y'all. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Do You Even Care? Everybody's favorite celebrity gossip show where we talk about celebrity gossip and find out if you guys even care. More than likely you don't, but we're going to talk about it anyway. But without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce my guest today. First, starting out, hold on, who we want to start out with first? We are actually going to start out with Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me as always.
And of course, I love the hair, love the look, everything. You always come on camera and look so professional and so beautiful and everything. Like, I appreciate you.
Thank you. And I appreciate the compliments, but just so you know, and even before I come on, I have to put on my favorite fragrance so that I'm in the mood, okay? So I'm in the
moment. What's the favorite fragrance?
Well, right now I am wearing, I have to get back to you. I forget the name of it, but it's nice.
Oh, okay. And then my second guest today, coming back to the show. Hey, she on the mend, she on recovery, but she told me she would be here today, and I appreciate that. Welcome back to the show, Hood Life Chronicles.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I feel okay.
Okay, we are just so happy that you even decided to come on the show, because trust me, if I was going through what you was going through, you would see me, I'm playing it up, see me crying for super chats like some people. But I kind of wanted to have you ladies introduce yourself and just tell us about your channel real quick. I'm going to start out with you first, Hood Life. Can you describe your channel to us? Because we don't want nobody out there running with narratives about the channel,
Well, I am Hood Life Chronicles, and I know the name seemed odd because I'm a woman, but I had initially wanted this to be for my son and my nephew, but they didn't want to do it, so I just decided to get the channel popping. We come from the hood. I've made it out the hood, and so I'm just kind of real sassy, a little ratchet, but I'm not a troll account. I'm a real person, real life, real life issues.
And then T, what about your channel? How would you describe your channel?
So my channel is pretty much like it's the title, Laugh, Gags, and Gossip. We pretty much just talk about anything that, like, current topics, and we don't do as many gags because it's just not that much to gag about, really. But it's just like current topics, gossip, celebrity news, I should say, not just gossip, right? But I'm not a troll account, and I just talk about things that I'm interested in, just daily updates. I'm consistent. What is that? Kim Pyre says daily and consistent. That's me.
Yeah.
Not really. Wink, wink.
Right. And y'all already know AT2, my channel is a bunch of everything. It's like a mixed salad. It's like a gumbo. That's what I'll say. My channel is like a gumbo, if you describe it. you know, and you know me, I always have banana residue all over my mouth. So let me make sure I wipe the banana residue. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with today's show. But before we start, you know, I was higher than a Cooter Brown. You know, that's what the old folks say, a Cooter Brown. I don't know who Cooter Brown is, but I was higher than that yesterday, and I had the nerve to go on live. And like, I was just trying to like keep up with like what I was talking about, and I was just like talking in circles. I have not watched the replay because I'm embarrassed to watch the replay.
I saw that AT2, and I was wondering, I'm like, is it me? Because, you know, I'm like, my eyes are swollen. Look like my eyes are swollen. I need to just get out that bed. But I'm like, is something wrong with his eyes? He looks high. I was you. Did you eat one of them edible brownies? But I was like, nah, I'm not going to call him out like that. I'm just going to ignore it.
I have to see the replay. I didn't see it, AT2, but Cooter Brown, because I one time did a piece on Wendy Williams, and I said she was higher than Cooter Brown. But what I realized is it's actually Cooter Brown, and he's a white guy.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because my family would always say Cooter, and I type in Cooter, it didn't come up. It's Cooter Brown.
Cooter. Okay, Cooter Brown. Okay, higher than a Cooter Brown.
Laugh is always politically correct. She always politically correct. She put us on spot. But how did you know you was high, AT2? I mean, you really faked it good. I mean, I couldn't tell no difference. You really was doing it. I had to like really look, and then I clearly couldn't see with your glare. But how did you know you were high then?
You know, I don't know why I decided to go live. I was like, you know what? Let me just get on here and just ramble with the people. And like, you know, I had me a little edible, and you know, I felt kind of good. I was originally on Reel's channel, and then he got porn bomb. Whoever out there doing that porn bomb, I hope you burn in hell. But he got porn bomb. Yeah. And like, I was all like, oh my God. I was like, what the F? And I clicked out of the And so we were kind of just like talking and stuff. And then I was like, you know what, let me go live and just, you know, shoot the shit. And so that's what I did. And then when I realized that I was going live, but I didn't really have a topic or anything. And so I was just rambling, and I just kept going on and on and on. And then people were in the chat like, did you have some edibles? Like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, edibles, huh? And like, I got paranoid because I was like, oh my God, I'm live right now, higher than a Cooter Brown, and like, everybody judging me.
AT2, what kind of edible did you have?
It was a gummy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a gummy. Yeah, and you know, I'm a lightweight, so one of them, you know, takes me out. So yeah, but anyway,
you've been hitting them kind of regular, because it wasn't that live. It was the live before, I think, when you was talking about, I think, rabbit.
No, I was. Oh, trust me, I was sober for that. If that was the one you were talking about, I was sober for that. No, I wanted all the smoke. But let's go ahead and say hi to our people. What's up, Natasha? What's up, Shell? What's up, Vegas girl? We got Wendy up in the building. Of course, my mod Mina is repping. She gave the back history to a Cooter Brown too. Celine, what's up, Celine? We got Natasha. We also got Gina up in the house. What's up, Patrice? Patrice, Cups of Conversation. Tenaki. Anybody else I forgot to say hi to? You know we love you. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the show real quick. So I wanted to start out with the first story with this Brother Polight. We're going to start a little heavy and then go a little lighter, if y'all don't mind that. So Brother Polight. So he's a part of the conscious, quote unquote, woke community. And he actually wrote over 90 books. He has 4 wives, only 2 children. One of the wives has both of the children. He's not legally married because you can't be a poly. You can't marry multiple people in the U.S. because he is a U.S. citizen. He claims to be a millionaire, but basically he goes around, gives speeches, you know, talks about the community. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that, Fedor. But you know, he goes around community, talks about, you know, us needing to do better, building up the community, whatnot. He also has gotten a lot of money from doing speeches and stuff like that. So he's a professional scammer. He also cheated a lot of people out of money. So Tasha K was the one to break the story that he was actually arrested on Monday. Now, my sources from what I read online was that this situation actually happened on February, but the DNA sample, the DNA warrant wasn't given until yep, he's a poverty pimp. Right, right. He's all in Hollywood with the celebrities. Thank you, Patrice. They asked for a DNA warrant because they wanted a sample after the situation that had happened. Well, let me just go ahead and get into it. So he was arrested he turned himself in on Monday for allegation of SA. For those of you who don't know what SA is, somebody will put it in the chat, but it's assault with some notes. We don't want to get the channel striked or anything like that. So what ended up happening was that he had convinced the mom to let him take the daughter, the 14-year-old daughter, to a Miami club after party. So they were going to go to this after party, but he was supposed to be like mentoring this girl and like helping build the relationship between the mother and the daughter and stuff like that. Like I guess they had issues, quote unquote. So, they go to the club allegedly, but the club was actually shut down. So then he took her to the hotel where they were supposed to meet up with some other people, but instead he decided to take her to the room. Allegedly, there was alcohol, drugs involved that was given to the girl. What ended up happening was that he pulled down his pants allegedly, pulled out his, and then try to get her to do things. And I'm even shaking just talking about it because I really want to go off right now, and I'm trying to keep my composure. And I want to say, if this is triggering to anybody, I definitely apologize. But the girl ended up passing out, so he stuck his fingers in her mouth allegedly so she could throw up the alcohol and everything, so she wouldn't die, because she was toe up, from all the drugs. It's a 14-year-old. And so the mom, so basically he dropped her off at the mom. He tried to convince the mom not to say anything or to, call the police and stuff like that. The mom ended up doing, going and getting a RAPE kit done for the daughter. They said her mouth was swollen and her lips were bruised. And also, they found his DNA around her and on her clothing and all over. So, that's the reason why he was arrested. This is what happened. There's a few things that I want to say. Because the mom was not one of his wives, one of his girlfriends that he has, because he basically tries to recruit a whole bunch of women and stuff like that. And I just think about that situation where people are so trusting in this man because of what he speaks of, and they just get wrapped up in him. But at the end of the day, you have to realize he's still a human being, and he still is capable of causing harm. And you just got to be so careful out there. And I can't imagine being a parent and have to worry about the sickos out in the world. And this is why it does something to me, because I can't imagine, my nieces or nephews having to go through this kind of shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to start out with you first, T. What are your thoughts about this whole situation?
So, I mean, I know that he has a lot of supporters, and I haven't followed him that much, but I was aware of him. But even before we get to him, I'm just really upset about the fact that the care and the custody starts with the mother. And so when you have a mom even allowing a grown man to take your daughter supposedly to a club, that's the first problem. And I feel like the mom bears some responsibility and liability as well. I mean, as Frankie says, it's sick. But I want to even start with the mother, I would never allow, like, a 14-year-old. They're just even when you allow your kids to go to sleepovers, it's just out of the realm of normalcy. Like a club, 14 with an adult? Weird.
Period. Yeah, that's weird. Like what? Like, why would you take like, oh yeah, we going to a party, a 14-year-old? Like, huh?
But you know what? But the fact that he has money and some of these women are probably impoverished, I think sometimes they give, because it's almost like, well, my daughter's young, she's attractive, he'll slide me some money. You have to wonder what was going on. Why would you even allow that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. And what are your thoughts, Hoodlife?
I agree with T. I think something's been going on before this happened. I think maybe because it was so traumatic for the child that she decided to speak up. But I think it sounds like this is, especially if she's going to trust him with her. It sounds like this has already had been going on, and it just got out of hand. And she don't have no choice but to actually defend her child, which she shouldn't have never put her in that position. It's just real sad and unfortunate. And he looks like a hoodlum to me, y'all. He don't look like no millionaire to me. He looks like trash, like the scum of the road.
Right. And this is somebody who's supposed to talk about putting money into the community and building Black wealth, but yet he got on Gucci, Versace, and all that. Like, I want my woke people to look homely. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I want them to look homely because I want to know, like, you're actually out there trying to do good for the community, even if you're faking it. Like, at least, like, this dude looks like a scammer to me. I don't know how anybody 10 years ago, I know the conscious community was like a big thing and stuff like that. It still is. Let's not play around with it. It still is. I know there are some good people, but these people at the top up here, if you over here living in Hollywood, then you in Miami, you always on vacation. Let's go with Tariq Nasheed. He always on vacation, but he's supposed to be trying to build like a museum. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate the super sticker. He's supposed to be trying to build like a museum and stuff like that. But you always on vacation, and then you live in LA, and like it's just all wonky. And then he used to be a pimp, but people are following him because he say a few good words, and it's just all crazy to me. And then Dr. Umar. Now I like Dr. Umar. I don't agree with everything, but I like him. But Dr. Umar always like, yeah, I'm building a school, and he always got some excuse every year why he can't build that school. Every year he got an excuse why he can't. Now it's the HC. The HVAC unit. He can't. They need to find somebody with an HVAC unit. Do you even have a building? When I donate to your school, do I even get a brick on the wall or something like that? You know what I mean? T, what are your thoughts on the whole like conscious community? Like, do you trust it, or you kind of look at it and be like, or am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I wouldn't say that you're wrong. I know there's the whole conscious community. I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm part of it. Because I think that oftentimes they're just gaining money off of, I'm looking at the comments. I shouldn't be looking at the comments. They're just capitalizing off of impoverished people and selling hopes and dreams. Just this whole thing with Dr. Umar in the school. How long has this been? Do a virtual school. Start an online class. I was thinking about doing online. I'm cybersecurity, doing online classes, but I just feel like people won't watch. But he has the reach, so if he really wants to do something, he can. So yeah, right. This conscious community, I think sometimes some of the people are just full of BS.
Right. And what are your thoughts, Hoodlife?
It's kind of like some of these preachers, especially these mega ministers and these mega pastors that put this facade on like they're so religious and spiritual and doing sinful things, cheating on their wife and sodomy and all kinds of stuff, which is supposed to be against what they preach. It's kind of, to me, sounds like the same thing. Like they're just full of bull.
Right. And I just don't understand how people can give so much faith or give so much trust in these people, because this goes back to the situation with Brother Polight, or Michael Noah is his real name. Michael, we don't call him Michael. I'm not doing that, Brother Polight. That's not even how you spell Polight. It's Polite. But his name is actually an acronym. That's why he spells it that way. But going back to him, there's people still like defending him, all like the girl's lying, this and that. And let me say this, I have to say to protect myself legally, like this is all alleged. We don't know for a fact. This is just what the police report is saying. It is alleged. But even if he is innocent, like he went on live and basically was all like, I'm only going to talk to people that actually been caring about me and da 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 da. And he didn't seem apologetic or even seem like, damn, like this is really. It's almost like, oh, I got a lawyer. I'm gonna definitely beat this. It's almost like he was boasting about this. Like, Hood Life, do you think like this man possibly is going to get off?
No, I don't. I think the DNA is gonna sink him. But do you think it could be possibly brainwashing? Sounds like kind of like a cult-like activity, He's saying stuff to lead them, and that's why they're so strong on like defending him in spite of this horrific act that he's done. Sounds like he's brainwashed some people.
Right. T, let me ask you, do you think the people are brainwashed?
I just think that people sometimes they buy into a persona, a personality so much they think it's impossible. And anytime you have a person with a lot of money, there's always that question as to whether it's a money grab or is this something that could have really occurred. So I think that people default back to, well, they just want his money. And also the typical, oh, they're just trying to bring a black man down. It's like if you weren't in that situation, they wouldn't be able to bring you down.
Yeah.
Right. And, he's an alleged pervert. That's basically it. I don't think there's a narrative like, oh, they trying to bring a black man down. I don't think, today that narrative is not going nowhere because this is obviously something that was very real. Thank God the mom thought about getting the kid. Now, whether or not she's to blame for what's going on, thank God she thought enough like, oh, I need to go get this kid and, take care of the situation now. We were going to the whole brainwashing thing, and maybe there is some brainwashing that they do. And so maybe they feel manipulated and they don't feel strong enough to come out. We don't know because we're not in her shoes. However, you being a parent, I'm not even a parent, I'm just an uncle, but I understand there's certain things and I understand it comes naturally to you. I know they say, parenting doesn't come with a book and everything like that. And I know you don't get it right 100% of the time, but you get like this intuition or something. I don't know how to describe it. T, do you know what I'm saying? Like you necessarily don't know, but it comes natural.
It's innate almost, once you become a parent for most people, because I think that it's not for everybody and you do learn. But I think for the most part, you want to be a protector. You always want to, when you're a good parent, mother or father, you want to protect your children. And even kids that I'm not the parent of, I just want to see kids protected, period. They're children. It's just natural.
Right. Oh, Cups bring up something good. Hood Life, I'm going to have you answer this. She said, most cults are like that. Yesterday, Nature Boy, who's another sicko, Nature Boy said, people in the Western leadership believe a girl is a woman when she hits 13. Now, I know back in the day that was a thing, we're not going to lie about ancient prehistoric times, but what are your thoughts about that now? That whole, like a 13-year-old is seen as an adult.
Ted's got to be a cult because, that's a child.
So if we don't look at a child as an adult at 13, can they drive? Can they? Do they have the same privileges that a adult do? Are they paying taxes? Don't tell me a child at 13 is a adult when they don't have all the privileges of being an adult. You only want them to be of age so that they can fulfill your sexual gratification. Hell to the no. Now this is gonna piss me off. No, it's not. They're still children. 13, period.
13, yeah.
And everybody else in the chat is saying 13 is a child. Yeah. And it's weird because it is like one of those cult kind of things where people feel that they can have these different rules and they can live by different rules set aside from what the US sets. Like this is almost like their brain thought, their thought process is that we're going to create our own rules because these rules have been told by us by the man, and the man want us to follow his rules. And so all that psychological shit that they try to pull, this is something that they try to do. And I'm not saying all, but the ones that are really out there, this is the stuff that they try to push on us, you know.
But AT2, and the thing about it is, and I'm not knocking any cultures, but when you talk about a 13-year-old girl being an adult or whatever they said, you only want her to be considered an adult for that particular gratification. They're not allowed to. They have to cover up in some of these places. They don't have any rights. You know, they don't. They can't do the things that men can do. So that doesn't make sense. You know,
right. And Cups has said it right now. Most cults, they live off the grid. You know, for example, Nature Boy, he calls it Babylon or whatever, and then like he's on an island in Puerto Rico, and like I wanted to actually talk about the Nature Boy, but I just don't want them spirit and them demons to come and attack me, because that is definitely a demon over there. Like that dude is off the hook. You know, he definitely is a monster. But just you know, this whole topic, we can just go so far and so deep into it because it's so many, and Brother Polight just happened to get caught.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
He just happened to get caught. That's the only difference. That's the sad part about it. But we're going to go ahead and break this up a little. I'm going to go ahead and play a commercial. Remember, we still got the Monica Challenge going. Make sure you guys submit your rap, your song, whatever you have to it. Go ahead and put your own spin on it. I am going to edit and put all the videos, audios together, so make sure you guys send it to me. Here we go. If the commercial ever plays, of course, every time I try to play something, it don't play.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 here, and we have a new challenge going. I know you're just an avatar. Yes, the Monica Challenge. So basically what it is that you already know, Miss Van Zant held it down with the Avatar song. And so I thought about the crazy idea, why don't we turn this into a full song? So what I did was go ahead and add a verse onto it, which you will see in the next clip, but I added a verse onto it. So I would like you guys to do the same thing. Remember, nobody's a professional. I don't care about none of that. This is just to have fun. No, you don't win a prize. You know I'm unemployed. I can't afford to pay nobody, but it's just all in fun. So please send me your audio or video as soon as possible. I would greatly appreciate it. And remember, you guys, we are just having fun. Let me go ahead and show you guys the next clip. Here we go. AT2. Come on. When I first laid eyes on you, I nearly fell in love. Voice just like an angel, sent from above. Them haters trying to find you, but I just wanna get inside you. I don't know who you are, but I know who I am. Monique or Yolanda, Kenya or Latanya, Carmen, San Diego, just tell me where to go. Clap, clap, clap it up for me, Monica. I want to see you back it up for me, Monica. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as hell. I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear real well, Monica. Yeah. Rap, you can sing, you can do whatever you want to. Remember, you have to use the instrumental of Usher's Yeah. Now, y'all remember that song, right? Make sure you use that instrumental. That's all you need to do. That's the only requirement. It doesn't matter how long, how short it is. We just want to have fun with this. So let's go ahead.
This is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly.
All right, so moving on to another scammer, we are going to be talking about Fallon. Fallon was the woman who was she was a friend to the show of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her husband Simon, y'all see him on the right and the left. Her husband Simon ended up getting a divorce from her, and then a month later ended up in a relationship with Portia Williams, who is actually a cast member on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So now it's been revealed that her and her best friend Jalen are now pregnant. She is in her second trimester because she made it her 3 months. Now, this woman was going around doing interviews. She was on Up and Adam, on all these other channels, crying and everything like that. And now, come to find out, she's pregnant. And Simon said she was pregnant. So, do you feel that she was just trying to gain sympathy, or was there a little truth to her, cheating on Simon with the best friend because now she's with the best friend? Like, what are your thoughts on this? I'm gonna start first with Hood Life.
Well, if she's 3 months, she just got pregnant like in May, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were already busted and split it up. So I don't understand what the issue is, because we know damn well he was fucking Portia, excuse my French, but he was messing with Portia way the year before in October, September.
Right. Well, I guess the thing is that, he had said that, he said she was already pregnant, but he was saying, like, this is the man that came in between their relationship. He was driving around in the car. They were messing around and all that stuff. So, that was Simon's thing. Like, it was almost Simon's excuse why he left and went with Portia. So that's the whole big ordeal.
Man, I think it's the other way around. He started his fool-la-la first, and she got tired of it, and she got her a boo thing. What's wrong with
that? True. You got a point. What about you, T? What are your thoughts?
I think that she's more than 3 months pregnant, right? She's not going to let us know.
She's 5. They're saying she's 5. Excuse me, she's 5. She made it past the first trimester. Okay. Yeah,
I think that we will never really know what the actual, because I think that she probably was messing around with him, but like Hood Life said, it sounds like they were both cheating in this relationship. So we won't really know the details as to when they got together. I think you posed the question, do we owe Portia an apology?
Yes.
And I'm going to say no, because even if she cheated on Simon, what does that have to do with you, where you're so public when this man is still married? It's like, let them resolve their marriage and then you jump in there. But just because her husband, because they got a effed up situation, don't mean you got to go up there and put yourself in that mess.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still just a mess.
Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. But you are right about that. I definitely do feel that this woman was probably doing her dirt. She was doing everything that everybody else is doing. Simon was out there doing his dirt, obviously. Besides Portia, you got to remember about the blonde lady. Her name was like Jessica Cakes or something like that. Which, damn. But anyway, I was just started drooling for a minute. But yeah, Jessica, the woman Jessica, he was with her, and then all these other women we don't even know about, probably, allegedly. And so, when you look at the situation, you're kind of like, well, damn, because my thing was that we felt sympathy for this woman, that she was played, she was embarrassed and stuff like that. That's why I'm all like, were we fooled? Hood Life, do you think we were fooled?
With Fallyn? With who?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, fooled by what, Fallyn?
I asked, do you feel like we were fooled?
By who?
By Fallyn, because she was going around trying to get sympathy.
No, I don't. No.
You don't feel like we're fooled?
I think that she was devastated. I think she truly was devastated with losing her husband to Portia. I think she knows Portia she went out to get her husband when she went to her house. So I feel bad for her. I really do. And I don't blame her going through what she went through.
Yeah. And what about you, T? Do you feel like we were fooled?
No, I don't necessarily feel that we were fooled, because even it sounds like they may have had marital problems. And even if she was cheating or he was cheating, I don't think she wanted to see the demise of her marriage. With her, they have kids together. Right. Her kids have been in a stable family situation. So I don't think that she meant for it to end up like this. And so, I'm sure it sounds like allegedly he has cheated previously, but now, her livelihood, she was living this fancy life. She had kids. They had a stable environment for her children. So nobody wants all of that stuff to go away. Unless it's just a bad situation. So I don't think we were fooled by her.
Okay.
And he was really mean to her too. Like just not giving her any money and putting her on a prenup, and it's just mean. That's just mean.
Yeah, chronically, Brianna says if he claims to have let me read on here. If he claims to have left her because she was pregnant, she would already have delivered her baby, considering he's been with Portia longer than 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, they don't have any kids together. He has his kids, and then Fallon has her kids.
Right.
They don't have any kids together.
Yeah, he's just
sure.
guilty. I think he's guilty, and it's like, gotcha. You see, I told y'all.
Right, I told y'all. It's only
you gotta do the math.
I got
you
your
gotta
moment.
do the math.
Right. Oh no, and not a fan of KJ. We are going to talk about Angela next. Now, Angela, well, let me ask the people before we get to Angela. Let me do a poll real quick, because they always say, all you do is count down. Shut up. It's my show. I can do a damn countdown. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that Fallon tried to gain sympathy. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel that this woman was honestly hurt. So put a 1 in the chat if you think her plan was to gain sympathy from people. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she was honestly hurt. Those are real emotions, because I think she was faking it. Let's ask the people, though. Okay. We got a nice mix. I think a lot of people said 1. I think 1's 1. They think she was just trying to gain sympathy. We'll never know until, she comes out with a book, or maybe now she got a YouTube channel, so she probably working out her own show deal or something like that. Even though she lied and said she don't like reality TV, but hey, whatever. Moving on, Angela Deem. I think it's Deem. She is the woman from 90 Day Fiance. Now, even if you don't watch the show, you know who Angela is. She is the loudmouth American woman that basically goes around and disrespects her husband. Now, a lot of people argue that, no, well, you don't see the stuff that her husband does or anything like that. Or, you don't know what he's doing, and she's helping and giving him money and and all this stuff. But every time we see this woman, she acts a fool. And so I pose the question, why do they let her get away with the stuff that she gets away with? Even during the reunions, like, there's people that don't want to say, she'll comment on their relationship, but if they dare comment on her relationship, she flies off the handle. Like, are the ratings that important to them? Like, what are your thoughts on Angela, T?
Honestly, I don't even see how her and Michael got together. I mean, the lady is just vile and, just ignorant. She's just a clown and loud. But I think it's all for ratings. I mean, it's, just to see somebody get up there with ratchet hood-like behavior. So it's for ratings. Why not? She making a fool of herself. Yeah, it's funny.
Right. And what are your thoughts, Ed? Like,
this sells. That's what sells, I mean, that's what people like. They like the ratchetness, that hood-like behavior, like you said. They like that. And they get off on it. We want everybody to get along and be respectful, but ideally, that's not what's going to get you ratings and views.
Right. What really bothers me, and like I said, we don't know the relationship behind the scenes, but from what we see on camera, she's yelling, cussing, flying off the handle, and like, this man is just basically cowering down to her. And it's almost like, yo, like, I need you to have a backbone. Now, I don't want him to smack her or nothing. I'm not saying that before people go like, oh, see, I told you he abuses women. No, I'm not saying that. But if he just said, bitch, shut your ass up. If he just said that one good time, just one good time, just said, bitch, shut your ass up or something. Like, like, just don't take it. I know he's all the way in Nigeria, and she's here in America, but like something is missing, like some kind of disconnect. Because my thing, even with that being said, allegedly they said she always wanted to be on camera. Remember, people pulled up that old clip of when she was on Maury with her daughter and stuff like that. She was on the Jerry Springer show too. Yeah, she was on the Jerry Springer show. Like, so she always wanted to be on TV. So she found this Nigerian man, promised him a baby. Look, your eggs look fried, dyed, laid to the side. You wasn't gonna give him no baby. I don't even know. That was obviously a storyline for TV. Like, you can look at her and know that the eggs was fried, dyed, laid to the side. That this whole storyline about giving him a baby ended up she can't give him a baby. Now, they're married and everything like that. He still can't come here because the whole visa issue and stuff like that. I just feel like there's something obviously going on because he can't even come here for like a visit. Mind you, they were together before the panoramic. So, he couldn't come here at all. Like, there's something missing there. Do you feel like the relationship was just her way of getting on TV, or do you think she genuinely likes that man, T?
I think a little bit of both. I think she genuinely likes him because not too many people are going to put up with her nonsense. And he's probably gaining something out of it too. Like, he's getting some monetary gain to be humiliated like that on television, because the African men that I know that I went out with, I wish you would talk to. They're not going for all of that. I know. So, I think it's a little bit of both with her.
Right. And what about you, Hood Life? Do you think she just wanted the fame, or do you think that she actually loves this man?
No, I don't think she loves him. I think she looks scary, but most Nigerian men, they're like not no jellyfish. Like, they usually have a backbone. That's part of their culture.
Right.
So do you think Michael probably is playing up the sympathy? I'm going to ask you again, Hood Life. You think he's playing up the sympathy, kind of playing down so he looks innocent?
Yeah, I think so. I think something in because they big on money too and scamming people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, AT2.
I would say allegedly.
AT2, he got a real wife in Nigeria, probably.
He probably got 2 or 3 wives in Nigeria.
And they eat real good, laughing at Angela make a fool of herself. The ugly American.
Oh, you live well with American money in Nigeria.
Okay. They are, yeah.
You live like a millionaire.
I never thought about that, but maybe he has a wife. Hold on, let me ask the people, because I don't want to say, because I don't want to get in trouble. Let me ask the people. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Michael got him a young tenderoni over there in Nigeria.
Okay, 2.
Or put a 2 in the chat if you think he doesn't. He's single and he's really acting and being himself. A lot of people said 1. They think he got him a young tenderoni up in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm. A couple.
Living well.
And AT2, he probably got a little pimped out BMW with some gators. When we don't see him, he probably be getting out like, hey, you know.
Right. T, when you was dating them Nigerians, how much money did they get out of you? Did they get a couple of $100 out of you, or did you hold your wallet tight?
No, ma'am. I know you a sir, but no, ma'am. No. The one that I really dated, he was Ugandan, and they will spend money. That's not. I remember one time we went to a movie theater, one of our first dates, and it was a young lady and her boyfriend, and the woman paid, and this man laughed so loud. Oh, do you see that women pay for the men? That's ridiculous.
Yes. Nah. That's like a diss. That's like a disgrace.
Yeah.
For a woman to pay for their food, like.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let me ask you guys this. Do you feel that because she is paying for him, because basically this is what's been put out, that she's paying for everything, giving him money and stuff like that, does that give her the right to talk to him crazy? Let me start out with you, Hood Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Go ahead, tell the people, don't lie.
Yeah. Bow down. Yeah.
Okay, no, I respect it. Okay. And then
You two feel like that gives him a right to just gives her a right because she's giving him money.
I don't think, because she's giving him money, she should talk to him like that. But hell, if he gonna accept it, I mean,
Celine said, if memory serves me correctly, Angela asked him to stop working. Oh, I don't remember that. I have to look back at the previous seasons. Yeah, she won't let him work. Oh, she won't let him work. I know she doesn't like him talking to other women and stuff like that. So maybe that's the thing. Like, I mean, if she's telling him not to work, then, what do you expect? Of course, he's going to depend on you for money if you're telling him not to work. I mean, listen, if a woman wants to cash me out and pay me and say, AT2, you ain't got to work, I'm going to take care of you. We only see each other once a year, then I'm going to live the life and I'm going to take advantage of it. So, I mean, he's doing what she said, don't work.
Mm-hmm.
It really does put it into perspective like that, If you tell the man not to work, then what do you expect him to do? He's dependent on
Right.
you. And then, because the checks are all, and let me tell you guys this, because you're probably all like, well, doesn't he get a check from the show? Since he's the foreigner and she's the American, well, on all casts. So what I understand is that the American gets the money. The person overseas, they don't get the money. The American gets the money and they're supposed to split it. Just like Love After Lockup, the convict does not get the money. The person that's out of jail is the one that gets the money. The convict doesn't get the money. So, it's another way. That's why you see them always struggling and stuff like that, because technically, if the check is in your name and we're okay, so say for example, me and T, because we got a thing going on.
Right.
Yes, y'all do.
And I got the money, and I'm not giving you what you're supposed to get. You already know that.
Right. I'm over here running out of my unemployment check and everything like that, and she ain't giving me no money. So, she doesn't have to because the money is in her name. And then what is he ain't got a money for a lawyer to sue nobody. So, I mean, yeah, you pretty much SOL when you think about it. Right, Angel, it's not really fair. It's not fair that they don't have something. I guess it's something to where the money is kind of funny. So that's why they just give it to one person. But it's basically not fair because I'm all like, I done made an ass out of myself. For example, Michael, he done been disrespected and everything. And now he don't get nothing. He don't get nothing out of it. Whatever she decides to give to him, that's what he gets. But they don't split it down the middle or nothing like that. Should there be some funds like allocated for the foreigners to make sure they do get paid? What are your thoughts on that, Hood Life?
Yeah, but you know what? The exchange rate is different in Nigeria because this is like saying $100 of US is like $4.11 over there. So the rate is more there for our dollar. So I feel like, well, how would you make sure it's equal? Because it's not, it's not going to be like 50.
Right.
If he's living over there.
Mm-hmm. As I understand, the only thing they get paid for is when, they do the flights and hotel accommodations and stuff like that for the show, but they don't get like their own like money,
They get it from her. She would have to give him the salary.
Right. So it's just really shady.
Like whatever he give her, whatever she gives him, he should be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I definitely feel like the Angela lady, I know it's entertainment, it's for TV. It makes great TV. Don't get me wrong. It makes great TV. But just just seeing her act the fool and the way she treats him, like maybe the cameras do need to be there so we can see the way he acts. But you know, when they were together on the show, we seen her being the aggressor and him being like the calm, cool, collected one. You're like, you know, calm down, and she's just going at him. But hey, if he like it, we love it. That's basically the way we have to leave it, right?
Does she got some other habits? Like she look like she drink and stuff like that. Does she do that on the show?
She smokes a lot of cigarettes. I wouldn't say drinking a lot. She might drink, but you see her smoke hella cigarettes and shit.
Yeah.
So,
okay. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, you know, definitely shout out to Angela and Michael. Hopefully you guys have a happy marriage. I don't know if the rumors are true about getting a divorce, or that's another plot for next season. You know, you just never know with these reality people. Kind of like Safari and Erica Mena. I think it's a plot for next seasons and seasons after that. It's just, you don't move that kind of way when you are really hurt and stuff like that. It just seems like a plot for the next seasons or a spin-off show. You know what I mean?
How much of a marriage could it really be when they're living in two different countries? I mean, and she's telling him not to work. You think this man's not working? Like, we don't even know what he's really doing when the cameras aren't there.
They scam over there. There are some scammers. They will catfish a bitch in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably got him a little palace and just getting this little extra American dollars on the side.
He's using that money and he's making money off of it because they scams
over in Nigeria. I'm sure he's like a celebrity now. He has some celebrity status.
Yeah, he's like a millionaire over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, now thinking about it, he does have to have some kind of status. Like, I know they have TVs over there in Nigeria. You know what I mean? So I know they done seen this man on TV. He done, they treat him like a celebrity. He probably get like club appearances. You know, they probably do the same thing that we do over here with the club appearances and stuff like that. Hold on. Someone I know pays 75 Canadian a year for his apartment. Oh, $75? Did you miss some zeros in that?
Hey, we need to move. We need to move
into Canada.
Get the hell out of here.
Right. I gotta go look that up.
Go live like millionaires overseas.
Yeah, Tammy, please explain. Like 75, like I'm about to have me an apartment over there.
ATT, you're not going nowhere. Now you just stop.
Hey, my internet connection is already bad, so just imagine. Oh my God. Yeah, that's crazy. But that is it for our topics. We just had 3 different topics. I knew they were going to be kind of heavy, so that's why I didn't want to just load the show with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just glad that we have chosen to ignore, I'm not even going to say his initials, ignore that one man, because now his career is over and he basically used and manipulated us and our culture to kind of talk about him and get the people going and stuff like that. I'm just happy that we all chose collectively just to ignore him because he is nothing and he will never amount to anything. He hasn't been shit and he will never amount to shit. Hood Life, I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak. How do you feel about that? Do you feel good that now we kind of left this man in the dust and, you know, basically his career is over?
What? Why do you say this? Did something new happen? Y'all know I've been out of pocket. Did something new happen?
No. I just wanted to explain that for the people in the back.
So you really feel like his career's over?
Yes, it's over. It's dead. If we don't bring him up or anything like that, he's over. And it's kind of true for a lot of people. You think about it, a lot of these people, if we don't say their name, their careers are over.
Exactly. I think it serves him well.
Thank you, Pink Panther.
I think they keep trying to reach at us to get us to talk about them so they can be relevant. And I kind of got that on because people be coming in my DMs and they be putting stuff in my ear like they want me to elaborate and go on. And then I'm like, you know, this really ain't my cup of tea. This is really not my ish. So I'm not gonna keep going on with this. And so like the Monica thing went on for a little while, but even with that, I don't really talk about her anymore. Her views is what it is. She turned those people off and ain't got shit to do with what we have said about her. is what she has done to those her panel members. So, I mean, same thing for her, and that's why I think all these little channels popping up, we don't know who they are. Make sure you get a face.
Right. I know you doesn't have a
time.
And what about you, T? What are your thoughts on that? If we don't mention these people, they basically just go away. They need us to. They need us to. They need us to breathe. We supply oxygen to them, but if we don't supply any oxygen, they out of here. They're done. You know. What are your thoughts?
I try not to really even get into stuff with other YouTubers because it's like, like, I always say my mom, when I think about that, most of them, my mom always said, you got 99 problems and a B ain't one. So that's how I feel about half of them. Like, you're not.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. It's no smoke. It's no anything.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't hate people. I just want to make that clear. I don't hate people. I might have a strong dislike. But I don't hate people. I get it. It's entertainment and you want to keep it going. But the thing is, when you're faking it and you're putting on these acts and stuff like that, the subscribers, a shout out to all my subscribers. Make sure y'all hit that like button right now. A shout out to all my subscribers because they really do get invested, and I have to kind of like reel them back in and be like, hey, a lot of this stuff is just for entertainment. When I'm serious, and I'll tell you that I'm serious. But if I'm not making any jokes, then I'm serious about the subject that I'm talking about. But when it comes to most things, a lot of this stuff, people just looked at this as entertainment. This is their way of trying to get on TV. They couldn't get on a major network, so they came on YouTube. And so anybody can have a YouTube channel. Just look at things for entertainment value. Do not get so wrapped up in some of this stuff because it hurts me when I see you guys are like, I can't believe this is going on. And I'm so confused. I don't know who to believe, who to trust. You can watch everybody. I don't want you to stop watching nobody. You can literally watch everybody. Everybody can get this money.
But I do take it personal. Like if I see somebody coming at you and I know the genuine, nice guy that you are, I do take it personal and I do want to strike back, but I gotta be like, well, what would AT2 want me to do? Now he tells us all the time, don't go windmilling. He got it. But I may say a couple of words about it, but then I just go on because I'm not going to mess up your game as well as my own. So
Right. And I'm just so happy that we have connected and kind of build like this community of fellow YouTubers that actually genuinely love and appreciate each other. You know what I mean? Like for UT, we've been wanting to collaborate for a while and we just didn't know how because, not necessarily you picked the side, but you was kind of on another side and I was on another side. And it was kind of well, damn, how we come together and do something, but there's never no malice or nothing.
But AT2, really. I want people to listen to what you're saying. You made a comment one night. You said, and I don't mess with laugh, gags, and gossip, right? We had never met. We had but I did not even take it personally because it's I knew that part of this was just you talking ish. People gotta be mature about things. You and I had no issue. So it's I'm not tripping off of that. So I'm not going to dislike him. And no, it's and nobody's going to make me not like somebody because of whatever they're going through. Right. So we just got to kind of go, yeah, he just talking. And then once we start talking, we mesh, everything was cool. Cause I knew you didn't mean it. How could you not like me? Now we got a little side thing going on.
I got an internet relationship.
But T checked me. I was in Real's chat one day and she was like, well, AT2, you claim you from the Bay Area and everything like that. If you was from the Bay, you would have told me straight up that you didn't like me. You wouldn't do a post or say anything.
I don't remember that. I probably was high as Cooter Brown that night myself.
I was higher than a Cooter Brown like I was last night. But no. You really had said that, and it wasn't a thing where you were yeah, blah blah blah. You just said it like that, and it was what it was. And I was like, yo, I really respect that. I was like, I don't have a problem with you. It was just that I was coming at everybody on that side. I didn't care who. I was just coming at them. I know. But, I really, did never had an issue. So it's just great seeing now that just the love and everything. And I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight with anybody no more. more. I just want to show love. That's what I want to do. Oh, you're in Santa Cruz? Oh, that's dope. See, the Bay in the house. And then like we never had an issue. We was always dope, you know, had a dope relationship and everything.
No, I be wanting to go snatch a bitch behind you, but I be like, okay.
right.
Like I be talking now.
But you know, even with that situation, it's kind of like if we don't mention it, everything has already been exposed. If we don't even mention it, that person honestly goes away too. We already confirmed they're a troll, so that person goes away too if we don't even mention it. So I think at the end of the day, we won.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And shout out to the 107 people up in the chat right now. We really appreciate and love you guys. I remember we would only have 20 people in the video, and now we got over 100 people in the video. So look at us now. All right, T, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you at. I did go ahead and tag you and Hood like in the description. So if you guys go ahead and click in the description, you can go easily right to their channels. But tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Laugh, Gags, and Gossip on YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe. Come check me out. And you can find me on IG, and it's TTEELGG. Thank you. And thanks again, AT2. And that's my sweetheart right there, HLC. Love you, girl.
I love you too.
Yes, and HLC, where can the people find you at?
You can find me on YouTube on Hood Life Chronicles. Also, X Renee, that's my backup channel, as well as Instagram, Hood Life Chronicles.
Exactly. And thank y'all for being a part of the show today. I always love doing Do You Even Care? We're going to do some other collaborations. I know, T, we were talking about doing some collaboration, but Hood Life, you know, I definitely want to come on you guys' channel and spread love. You know, I don't want y'all to always feel like y'all have to come on mine. I want to come on your channel. So definitely just let me know when. The topic can be it can even be an interview, and I'll answer everything.
Yeah. I was going to pull the cord, though. I was just waiting.
And I might be higher than a coup de brown while I'm on the show.
But you know, that's AT2. That would be a good show if you did a review of the different gummies.
Oh, that would be, huh?
And you'd be like, oh, this one got me going, whoa.
Yo, I don't want to see y'all. Y'all gonna see me passed out, drooling and everything. Yeah, I don't know how that would go. I'll probably have to do a pre-recorded video because I might be too far gone to concentrate on a live. But y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
But thank y'all so much, people. We out of here. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Also, subscribe to these ladies too. Show them some love. We built, like I said, we building a community and everything like that. And also shout out to Red Hot. She is doing better. I don't want to say exactly what's going on, but she is doing better, you guys. I just want to say prayer does work.
Yes, it does.
But other than that, y'all have a great day. Deuces.
You too. Bye.
Monica,
Peace.
this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly. I know you're just an avatar, but baby, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you're just an avatar, but baby girl, you wear real well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya, yeah. You might be a Grand Theft Auto character, yeah. Monica, avatar. But baby girl, you fine as heck. Yeah, I know you just an avatar. But baby girl, you wear it well, Monica. You are the finest, yeah. Baby girl, they pressed to find ya.